Okay.
Okay, so buenos
Welcome
dias.
to Beyond Beans and
Buenos,
Weenies.
yes.
Good morning as you're enjoying your Facebook, getting ready for the work day.
Are you supposed to be working? Because what we're going to do today is introduce you to some Viva la Mexico, a little pork green chili.
Right. So
one of my favorite things.
We're going to start with some pork. This is a pork tenderloin, and it was much more than I needed, so I cut it in half. And we're going to take a freezer bag and freeze the other half and just pop this one right here in the bottom of the crock pot.
So when you buy it bigger, you get it for a lot cheaper per pound, and that's always like a hot tip for you.
Right.
So just so you know and think about that. Do you want me to put this over
Sure.
here, Miss Carol Merrill?
Please do.
Okay, I'll put the pork over here.
I'm going to quickly tell you what we're going to be putting in. We're going to put about a cup of the carrots. Yeah, a cup of the carrots.
Watch this cup.
It's supposed to be chopped, but I just buy the baby carrots because I'm. And then you got a can of
wait. Why do you buy baby carrots? Because I don't have to peel them?
Yeah, peel and chop.
Yep.
And you take the big nasty.
So are you going to put a cup, or are you just going to? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to tell them what I'm doing, and then I'm going to put it all together.
All right.
So you got a cup of this. You got a 10-ounce can of the green chili, enchilada sauce. Excuse me. A little small can of the chopped green chilies. I think it calls for. I don't make this
just
often.
part of this. Part
Yes.
of this, 16 ounces is like 24 ounces.
Yes, so 16
but you know
ounces
what?
of green salsa.
Seriously, we're making a big deal of the ounce. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. And count of 9 teaspoons of garlic. So here's our
count them and smell them is what I'd like to tell you.
There we go.
So what else?
Just put in the 9 of those, and I'll do the rest.
All right. So, are you going to wrap these in tortillas?
You know, you could, but it's all done. It is kind of something you could wrap in a tortilla, or eat kind of like a chili or a soup. But do you see how easy this is? We just got a couple of cans.
You know, I'd be talking, but I'm counting. And, I mean, seriously,
because God forbid you put in 10 or 8.
So, I guess I have a philosophy about garlic that you can't have too much.
You can never have too much.
So,
look how easy that was.
You know what? For those of you who are, I mean, we kind of are, we're foodies. We think we're foodies. And,
I am not.
Okay, Janet's not a foodie.
I don't know. Martha Stewart or
you know
Rachel
what?
Ray.
But I really do like to cook. And, but here's what I recognize is that you should really only cook and get weird about it when you have time. But when you don't have time and you have more important things to do, like raise your kids or hang out with your kids or be with your kids, you shouldn't really be getting all, you know, upset and stressed out about the meal. That's what I believe. I have a fundamental belief about that. But so all these cooking shows,
oh, good God.
I mean, you know, and really, we love all the personalities. They're all great. But you know what? It doesn't really have to be all that complicated.
They'll spend 3 hours making a dessert that you eat in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
Oh my God. Okay. We'll be coming to Weight Watchers. A minute and a half. Well, tune in next time because we can watch Janet eat a dessert.
Yes. But to me, dinner is just a time to sit around the table, chat with your kids. What's our table talk question for today?
The table talk question. Oh, we have another.
We're kind of multitasking here.
Our tabletop question today is, if you were being an adult, what do you think you'd be like?
So we asked the kids that. Are you saying I'm not an adult?
Well, I'd like to know if you wanted to be a kid again, what would you do? I mean, what did you like about being a kid?
Not a whole lot.
You know what I liked? I really liked those summer nights where you could stay out all night.
Yeah, that was
late,
fun.
And then your mom would go, Carlos, Susan, and Julie, get in here. And you'd be like, no.
Carlos and Julie.
Carl, Julia, and Sue.
Oh, I thought you said Carlos and Julie.
Yeah. Well, we're having Mexicans, so I thought maybe we'd have some Mexican, Spanish-sounding names. But
I kind of liked, I don't know that I liked being a kid. I didn't like middle school especially.
Think about how hard it is to be a kid.
It's really hard these days.
You know, and honestly, kids don't really get to be a kid. They're immediately launched into being adult. And what I notice is that kids are really thing-oriented, and it really bugs me is that it has to be, instead of just doing the fun stuff and the things that don't really matter, I mean, the things that don't cost much. They're always worried about like the next thing they have to have.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
I do too.
If you have a problem with that,
tell us. Comment down below.
Tell us, because you know what, we want to be here and we want to talk about this, and I think we have a lot of good stuff to contribute.
We do. I do. And also, if you can't always check in with us on Facebook every day, you can send us an email, either at janet@beyondbeansandweenie.com or sue@beyondbeansandweenie.com.
What about the aprons? When we get
And I'll tell you about that in just a minute, but send us an email, give us your email address, and we will send you an email once a week with all 5 recipes for the week and our table talk questions.
So when you're on your way to the store, you can immediately know, and you do look
Do
lovely.
you love this?
Yes,
Don't you love it? It has the little ruffles. It's kind of that Pebbles.
Think about how your husband would think how good you look when you walk in. Hi, honey, I'm cooking.
So if you want to know where to get these, just check out our Facebook.
Yep.
And we'll
see us.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.